Ever since I was a child, I believed innately, each and every one of us, each human on this planet has the potential to heal their body using only their conscious will. I don't know why anybody would not believe in this. We already know through mainstream, the super smart mainstream pe- people, we already know the long term hormones of stress will degrade your genes and lead to disease. So you can think yourself into becoming sick, but yet you can't think yourself into becoming well. Why does it work one way and not the other way? I thought one of New- New- Newton's laws were every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? So if you can think yourself into becoming sick, then logically, according to that law, you can think yourself into becoming well. But yet nobody talks about that. Big Pharma doesn't care. The news doesn't care. The news actually did an interview on one of these doctors who has learned you can obtain conscious control over, over your health. People are actually learning how to heal their bodies with their minds through meditation. Can't 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 cancers going away, Alzheimer's disease going away, Parkinson's disease going away, myasthenia gravis go going away in an instant through conscious control of your health. Somebody even regrew back their th- thyroid that was surgically removed. Nobody has ever regrown back a thyroid that has been surgically re, removed until now. You can obtain conscious control over your health. And where it starts is you believing that you can do it. If you don't believe you can do it, you're never going to accomplish anything. If you don't believe in what you're trying to accomplish, or if you don't believe in the goals you're shooting for, you're never going to achieve them. You physically have to believe. Where it all starts is intention. You all know about the placebo effect. You can heal your body with your mind through intention, through a pill that you're told is a real drug. You want to know something? You can take that placebo. The doctor can tell you it's going to be a great drug for the condition you have. You can take that drug, even though it's a placebo, and then they can draw your blood after you take that pill, and they will find the chemical composition of the pill you thought you took. How did that chemical composition get into your blood without taking the actual pill? You did it by thought alone. The neurochemistry in your brain through intention, you created it by thought alone. This goes so much deeper than any of you think, and yet no one will tell you about it. Nobody talks about it. But now the work is being done, and universities are now doing research into this because of what has been discovered. How do you explain somebody's 50 brain tumors go go going away, and I mean vanishing in one instant? Tumors gone in an instant, blind people seeing in one instant, deaf people hearing in one instant. It can be done, but yet nobody cares to research these things because, again, if any of what I was saying is true, you would see it in the news, right? Your super smart mainstream news guys would tell you about it, right? Because they're so super honest and so super cool and so super smart, right? They would never lie to you or misdirect you, would they? What was the efficacy rate of the coronavirus vaccine again? Oh, they lied about that, huh? Okay. What do politicians do? Oh, they lie, right? Oh, okay. What does the news do? Oh, it's propaganda, right? It's not it's it's not truth, right? Oh, okay. What does the CDC do? What does Big Pharma do? They lie to you, right? They don't give you the actual truth, right? So you put all your faith and all your trust into these people who lie to you, who don't give you factual information, don't allow you to think outside of the box they put you in. That tiny box they put your mind in, they put your mind in it and they won't let you come out. Because if you come out of that box, you're going to learn some things they don't want you to know. You can think I'm nuts. That's fine. Everyone else does. That's cool. I don't give a shit. I know what I know. I was born with severe hemophilia. I know, full-heartedly know, one day through conscious control, if it hasn't happened already, I will not have hemophilia anymore. That makes me sound even more nuts because you're never, ever, 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 ever times 10, you're never, ever going to hear another hemophiliac say those words. They're all going to be, oh, I need my medication. I need my factor. I need to go see my hematologist and get a shot. I don't want to go see my hematologist anymore. I don't want to go see a PCP anymore. I don't want to see any of your super smart people anymore because they know nothing about the science of obtaining conscious control over your health. They know nothing of psychoneuroimmunology. They know nothing of epigenetics. They know nothing of how the placebo effect actually works. There's one other thing too. There's the opposite of the placebo effect is the nocebo effect. And that's when you take a pill and experience the negative side effects from the pill you thought you took. How do you experience negative side effects from a pill when it's a placebo? How do you experience negative things from a pill when it's a placebo? You took a placebo, you thought it was a real fucking drug, and now you're experiencing the negative side effects from that drug you took because you don't believe. Your intention makes it so. That's why the placebo effect works and does not work. The only reason why the placebo effect works is because of your intention. You either have a good intention or a bad intention, a positive intention or a negative intention. And that will push reality one way or the other, depending on how you see things, how you think about things, how you present yourself, and how you be, your state of being in this world. You can physically rewire your genes at will, and yet no one would tell you this. You think your genes control your genetics irrefutably and they will never change. If you're born with a condition, a genetic condition, it's never going to change, right? It's not how it works. They tell you. That's completely wrong. That has never been the truth. That has never been the truth at all. Back in the 70s, if I'm correct, timestamp the date. I don't care. Check it out. It doesn't matter to me. Back in the 60s or 70s, it was discovered that the way you respond to the environment around you is what tells the genes to do what they do. That can impact you on a genetic level, on a molecular level, through generation after generation after generation of your family, people who have conceived and conceived and conceived to bring you. Their state of being, their mindset, how they have reacted to the environment around them for a prolonged period of time is why you have the genetic conditions you have. So again, if the long-term hormones of stress can break down your genetic material and lead to disease, then why can't the hormones of gratitude, the feelings of gratitude and love, create the neurochemistry you need to heal your body? And that's the thing they have discovered is completely 100% true. You don't need a pill. You don't need a vaccine. You don't need a shot. All you need is your conscious willpower and belief in yourself. Because again, if you don't believe in yourself, what are you going to accomplish? When Roger Bannister broke the 4 minute mile, before that, it was believed and preached to the entire world it is impossible for the human body to run a mile in under 4 minutes because it's just too much stress. Your heart's gonna fail. It's impossible. The humans can't do it. That's funny. That's really funny because when Bannister broke the 4 minute mile, the next year, many other people did as well. And then the year after that, many more. The year after that, many more. The year after that, many more. They broke the barrier of belief of what is possible for us to accomplish. And it all started in your brain, in your mind, with your intention, with your beliefs, with your thoughts. He only broke the 4 minute mile and changed the entire world because he believed he could. He knew he could. That's why nobody ever broke the 4 minute mile until him, because nobody believed. They only believed what the professionals said in the time. You can't do it. It's impossible. The human body can't withstand that kind of intense cardiovascular activity and not survive. People would believe that bullshit, and it would limit what they are capable of. If you control what they believe, you control what they achieve. If you control what they don't believe, you control what they don't achieve. You can't tell me any of this is wrong. You know it's right if you put some conscious thought to it. You know it's all right. Because you can think yourself into becoming sick. That's the long-term hormones of stress. Think yourself into becoming sick, mismanaging your emotions, mismanaging your thoughts. That's all it is. The mismanagement of stress leads to your genes breaking down and you becoming sick. If you control your state of being and don't react to the environment around you as it wants you to, or as you have been programmed and conditioned to, you get cut off in traffic. Somebody blares their horn at you. You get fired. Your coworker's a bitch. Something to make you emotionally react and respond. That is the magic. That's the key. If you can control that, you can control your health on a molecular scale with the science and the data to support it. It's no longer speculation. It's no longer fake. It's no longer a cool story. It's no longer science fiction. It's now science fact. You can gain conscious control over your health. But nobody in my personal life believes me. Nobody cares to do the research into these things. Even though I talk about it, they still think I'm nuts because they don't do the research. They are too ignorant, too narrow-minded, whatever you want to say. They don't look it up. They don't research it. They want a smart person on TV to tell them. They want their physician to tell them. They want the president to tell them, if he can tell them anything at all. They want the CDC to tell them. They want Big Pharma to tell them. They don't want me to tell them at all, because I'm just some dude. I'm just some dude. I don't have a degree. I'm not a physician. I'm just some dude who did a lot of research to discover stuff. But yet, I'm the crazy one. Even though your super smart mainstream people coerced you all to get a vaccine. A super smart, safe, and effective vaccine, right? Super smart and safe and effective vaccine. Oh, it was mandated too. Sounds safe, right? Oh, I love those mandated safety regulations about vaccines and all. Oh, that's so smart. That's so healthy. That's exactly what I want from a place of health. Mandated shots, because they know more. They're smart. They're smarter than you, so they know more. So therefore, you don't know more, so therefore you have to trust them. And that's how it all starts. You trust them. You trust that they're correct. You trust that they're right. And through your trust, they control every aspect about your health. If they can control what you believe, they control what you feel. If they control what you feel, they control how you respond. If they can control how you respond, they control your health. There's no magical law that says you have to respond in a negative way when you get cut off or you get fired or a coworker calls you a bitch. You don't have to respond. Where's the magical law that says you have to respond? Responding in a negative connotation is what makes your genes create disease. It physically downgrades your genetic code. Responding in a negative way to stress physically downgrades and breaks down your genetic code. Stress breaks down your genetic code. So, what do you think the hormones of love and gratitude will do on a long term scale? Well, if stress on a long term scale can break down your genetic code and lead to disease through generation after generation after generation, then logically, according to what we know, the long term hormones of love and gratitude over a long period of time will end up healing your body. And it's been discovered that this has no limitation. Cancers going away, Alzheimer's going away, blind people seeing, deaf people hearing. I mean, the information is out there, the facts are out there, the data is out there. I'm just curious why everyone wants to get their information from the super smart people on the boob tube who have been showing us they're not really that smart. Have they been showing you that 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 they're smart? What did the efficacy rate change to from the coronavirus vaccine? What, from 100% down to what, 0.08%? I thought it was 100%. If the efficacy rate is 100%, it will stay 100%. It's not going to drop down over a month or two or three. It's just not going to do that because they're super smart and they created this super safe vaccine for you to take, mandated. Now they're saying you're more prone to getting the coronavirus if you had the vaccine. So natural immunity seems to be on the rise, but yet the super smart people on the TV don't mention natural immunity. They don't talk about natural immunity. They don't talk about conscious control over your health. They only refer you to fear and a shot. Fear, big, big pharma. Fear, CDC, shot, jab, pill. Fear, shot, jab, pill. That's all you're going to get from your super smart people on the TV. Fear, take a mandated vaccine. Don't worry, I'm from the government. This vaccine is safe. Worst words to trust. Worst words to trust. Never trust anybody who says they're from the government and they're here to help. That's a big red flag to pull out your gun and say you can get off my porch. Because I know you're not here to help. You're only here to control and curtail information. Curtail information. Curtail what you know. Can't the government hide behind things like, top secret, need to know information, classified? So they physically keep the truth from you because it's top secret. It's classified. It's need to know. Threat to national security. They can claim anything is a threat to national security. They can claim anything is a threat. They can claim anything to keep the truth from you. Unless you really believe your government is that honest. I mean, do they have a track record for being honest? Does the news have a track record for being honest? Oh, wait for you to come up with a lie. Oh, they haven't? Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't lie, because you actually know that they're all about propaganda and swaying your thoughts than telling you the exact truth. They'll tell you part of the truth, swing it how they want it, just to get you to believe how they want you to believe. I do believe John D. Rockefeller said he doesn't want a nation of people who can think. He only wants a nation of people who can work. I think he accomplished that now. What is a wom, wom, woman again? What is transgenderism again? What is a Zezemzer? What is a woman? Did you know the answer to that? At one point in time, we knew the answer to that. For some reason, critical race theory has destroyed the definition of a woman, even though the definition of a man has stayed the same. The definition of a woman has physically changed to support the narrative of what the super smart people are saying. The super smart people who say puberty blockers are reversible. Clearly, they're not reversible. If you take a certain chemical that fucks with your chemical composition through your growing times, pu- puberty, and you do that for years and years and years, how do you think that's going to be reversed? Can you go back to being the age you were when you first started taking those pills and just stop taking them? No, you can't. So all the facial hair you females are going to grow from taking your testosterone, that's not going to be reversed. Your voice is going to get deeper, it's going to change. That's not going to be reversed. But yet, your super smart people on the TV are super smart, honest. Do I have to keep going on about how not smart and how not honest that they are? I can go on forever. They are not smart. They're not honest. They don't want you to know what I'm telling you right now. You can go online, research Dr. Bruce Lipton, research Wim Hof, and research Dr. Joe Dispenza, and you'll have to do some research into these guys because you're not going to find it out of the gate. It's kept hidden for a reason. You have to do some real research to find the freaking truth. And when you discover the truth, you'll discover they've been lying to you this entire time. They knew this back in the 70s. And you know what happened? The person who found out this data, who discovered all of this, he got kicked out of the university because it went against what was being taught. It went against what he was teaching his 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 stu- students. The data, the research he has done, disproved what he was teaching to his class. And he brought that to his superiors, his coworkers. Hardcore data you can't say no to, you can't say it's not true, and they laughed at him. They shut him away, they shoot him away, and they kicked his ass out. All because it was the opposite of what was being taught. Regardless if it was true, regardless if they had the data for it, which he did, he does, it's there. They didn't care. They didn't care. Your super smart people in the mainstream of your universities didn't care. They didn't care what the data said because it went against what was being taught. They only wanted to stay down that track of what was being taught, regardless of the truth. How smart is that? How honest is that? And yet, your indoctrination throughout your mainstream life, you believe all these people. You believe what the boob tube says. You believe the news. You believe your physician. You believe all these people who don't have your best interest in mind. You trust these people with your health, and they don't have your best interest in mind at all. If they did, they would have no problem revealing this information. Research Dr. Joe Dispenza, research Wim Hof, and research Dr. Bruce Lipton. There are more names than just that, but those three will give you a great start to understand that what I'm saying is completely true. You can obtain conscious control over your health. You can reprogram your genetic code at will. That's what's been shown. I'm not saying it. The data has said this. Even Doc, Dr. Joe has said that. He says, I'm not saying this. The data says this. What the data of what I've been doing says that we can do this. Says that you are capable of anything you put your mind to, down to the molecular level. Sorry. Down to the molecular level, you can change your genetic code at will. And it all starts with what you believe. What do you believe? I'm the severe hemophiliac. I'm the crazy one here. I believe I can heal my body with my mind. Why would that be a crazy idea? Can any of you tell me why that would be a crazy idea? Listen to everything I just said again. How honest is your news? How honest is your TV? How honest is your government? How honest is big pharma? How honest are they? I gain no benefit in from lying to you, but they gain all benefit from lying to you. Because if they control what you think, they control what you believe is real. They control what you feel. They will control how you react. They can give you some more news reports, some more propaganda to sway how you feel, sway how you react, sway what you believe is true. I thought super smart people of the mainstream wanted you to have the truth, not propaganda. But that's all it seems to be from the mainstream. Lies and propaganda. Your doctor lies, propaganda. Who told you they would give you $100 to get the vaccine? Oh, the government. Who offered you free fries if you would get the vaccine? McDonald's. Oh, who tried to sway you to get the vaccine through incentives? The government. I'm not trying to sway you at all. I'm trying to reveal to you the truth so you can look this up yourself. So you can know the truth and know that the TV is not going to tell you this information. All the information I have said here, they are not going to reveal to you. They're not going to tell you at all. They're not going to direct you down any route that's going to lead you to conscious control over your health. Why is that? Why would they not reveal that information? First of all, they don't know it. They don't know it because they have all been indoctrinated themselves. We have to think this one way. Western science is how you do it. Western medicine. That's the only answer, man. It's the only answer. All this esoteric Eastern natural healing stuff, that's just fake science fiction, man. No. Western science, bro. Take your jab, bro. Take your pill, bro. Big pharma, bro. That's all they're doing. They don't care about you. They don't care about your health. If they did, they would go down every single route they could to find good health tactics, not just Western science. Is Western science the answer for everything? No. No, it's not. You can't say it is. Because the Eastern healing philosophies have been around for a lot longer. And there's data to support all this crap about natural healing. But yet, Western science doesn't talk about it. Western science doesn't bring it up. Do you want to know why? Because it won't make them any money. Healing your body with your mind isn't profitable. Healing your body with your mind destroys big pharma. Me being born as a severe hemophiliac, The hemophilia industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Multi-billion-dollar industry. You would be destroying a multi-billion-dollar industry by teaching people how to heal their body with their mind, how to obtain conscious control over their health. You think that's going to happen? You think big pharma and the government are going to come out and say, "Oh yeah, let's just destroy all this. Yeah, here's the actual truth." Is that like them, or is it more like big pharma and the government to keep information away from you? So everyone thinks I'm nuts. But all big pharma does and all the government does is lie to you. And you will believe it like it's the truth. You blindly believe it. And if you don't, you don't know where to find the truth at all. Here's a good place to start. Because when I discovered this information, I already understood it entirely because I had an innate belief as a child all this was possible in the first place. So it wasn't really too hard for me to grasp the concepts of what we're being told. Epigenetics, psychoneuroimmunology, the science of how our emotions control our neurochemistry and control our genes. You got a place to start. Please start, because I do care about each and every one of you. I don't know any of you at all, but I don't want you to be sick. I don't want you to have to rely on big pharma to be healthy. I don't want you to have to rely on some pill the rest of your life to live a normal life. I think that's bullshit. I think it's fake. I think it's false. I think it's strictly for control. The pandemic was the biggest nocebo effect of all time. The biggest nocebo effect of all time. What did the TV do? Wasn't it fear, 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 corona fear, corona fear, corona fear, death, sick, 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 flu, corona fear, death? Did you ever hear corona happy, corona no fear? No. During the pandemic, during the shutdown, you were all filled with fear. Fear, fear, fear. What did we learn about the long-term hormones of stress? They can downgrade your genes and lead to disease. You can think yourself into becoming sick. And that's what the coronavirus was. You all thought yourself into becoming sick and dying. Because yes, there are medical cases where people have thought themselves to death. A doctor misdiagnoses a patient, says they have stage 4 cancer, and you need to get your end of life things prepped. So they do. And they say you have about 3 to 6 months. 3 to 8 months go by, the person dies. The person dies. And they do the autopsy to discover the COD, cause of death. And when they do, there's no cancer present in the body. If there was no cancer present in the body, how did they die? It's because they had the intention and the thought that they were going to die. And that's what led to their death. And that's just the plain truth. I don't get sick anymore. I went through the whole pandemic. Never got the coronavirus once. Never got the vaccine. Never tested for it. I wasn't scared. I'm still not scared. Inject me with every variant of the coronavirus there is, and I will laugh it away. I'm not afraid. I know what I'm doing. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. I'm not afraid. Give me anything. Give me cancer. I don't give a shit. I am not afraid. One day you're all gonna learn because the information is coming out more and more and more. Even though everybody in my personal life thinks I'm fucking nuts. They think I'm crazy. There's no way you can heal your body with your mind. It'd be on the news. It'd be on the TV. I would have learned it in college when I became a physician. Oh, yeah, because the news is always so honest, right? Yeah, okay. All right, sure, yeah, whatever. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Again, I gain no benefit from lying to you. I'm not going to become rich by not lying to you. You're not going to think I'm the most coolest person in the world for not lying to you. I gain nothing from lying to you or telling you the truth. But Big Pharma and the government, they only benefit from lying to you. They don't benefit from telling you the truth, but they benefit greatly from giving you false information. And that's all that they do. Give you false information to control how and why you think and feel the way you think and feel. So they can control you. So you're always feared. You're always full of fear. You're always scared. You always need a vaccine. You always need to go see a physician. You always need to eat a pill because they control you. They control the way you feel. They control what you think. They control how you think. They control what you believe is possible and impossible in this reality. And they're lying to you. I believe each and every one of you can heal your body with your mind. No issue. All you have to do is learn. All you have to do is believe. Learn a little neurochemistry. Look up look up epigenetics. Look up psychoneuroimmunology. Look up psychoneuroendocrinology. These are all sciences of possibility. You would have never thought this would have ever been true a day in your life that you could heal your body with your mind, but it has always been the truth. It has never been a false thing that you can't heal your body with your mind. It's always been true. It's always been true. But people have told you it's impossible, so you believe it's impossible. So over all these years, child to adult, you believe it's impossible. So therefore, your mind has created the impossibility. So therefore, you don't even put any energy or thought towards how it is possible in the first place. You just think, no, 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 that's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible. Welcome to the system of America, where they control how you think, what you think, why you think, and even when you think. It's called the news. Please don't believe in the news. Don't even believe me. Look up what I'm saying and believe that. Don't believe me. You don't know me. It would be stupid to believe me. But it would be smart to do the research and believe the information. Believe the data that has come from this work. Don't believe me. Believe what's been found. Don't believe me. Believe what's been discovered. Believe the information. Believe what the government wants to take away from you. They want to take away information. They want to keep information from you. They want to keep the truth from you. They don't care about you. So please don't believe me. Look up what I'm talking about, and you will discover that what I'm saying is true. And you have to question why the TV, why big pharma, why the government keeps all this stuff hidden under wraps. It's a question, but I already know the answer. It's for control. It's for total control of society and how society thinks and how society feels and how society acts and reacts. Because if they can control the way you act and they control the way you react, they control everything you do. You can't prove I'm wrong because I know I'm right. You can look this stuff up. You can just do basic history searches on society and how this all works, and you can easily discover their controlling us all through what we believe is true and what we believe is not true. What's possible, what's impossible. They control it all. You don't know what's impossible. They only tell you what's impossible. You don't know what's pos- possible either. They control that as well. So they leave your mind. What do I believe? What do I believe? What's true? What's true? What's fake? What's fake? You just don't know anymore. You just don't know anymore at all. And that's the whole plan, to fuck with your mind. You don't know what's true. You don't know what's fake. You don't know what to believe. You don't know who to believe, and you don't know why. This is exactly where they want us to be at right now. It's for a big plan. Trust me. You don't have to be part of the plan. It's time to elevate your vibration and gain control back. Get your control back. Elevate your consciousness. Elevate your vibration. Get that shift down from 3D to 4D to 5D. 5D is where you learn to heal. 3D is where you learn that genes create disease. When you elevate your vibration to 5D, the fifth dimension, you learn how to heal yourself. You learn that what they're saying on the news is not true. It never has been. But you're all controlled and indoctrinated, and all you do is believe them through repetition and programming. Because what's true can be fake, but if I repeat it to you enough, you'll believe it's true. In politics, lies become the truth if I repeat it to you enough. And if you don't believe me, you have to remember that lies become the truth when I repeat it enough. Was January 6th really an insurrection on America from Trump? Is that really what happened? No, it wasn't. But yet, that's all you hear from the mainstream. Insurrection, insurrection, insurrection. Trump, Trump, Trump. Bad, bad, bad. They don't tell you any truth at all. They just want you to believe what they want you to believe. So you react how they want you to react. So they control every aspect about the way you think and what you do. Alright, guys, I'm done blabbing for the evening. Stay in the love, stay in the light. I love each and every one of you. You can obtain conscious control. It's time you do it. I don't want to see any of you sick. I don't want to see any of you get ill from things you don't need to get ill from. I want to see each and every one of us live a healthy life. Big pharma free. What's wrong with that? Does anything sound bad about that? That all sounds good to me. You have control. No one's controlling you. Your health is in your control. You don't need some pill. You don't need some shot. Big pharma's gone, and you have full control over your health. One more time. I think that is an amazing thing. I hope other people do as well. Have a great night now.